I want to see an inclusive society where everybody feels that they're actually playing a part of it. I want to see a reconciliation between the yeses and the nos. This isn't a winner takes all. This is going to be our joint country, and I have gone out of my way for years to not alienate close friends of mine who have been to date no voters. Let's see where that goes with them.
I think we've got to have a sea change in the way we look at the private sector. I believe in free and private enterprise. I believe in that people have a right to run their own businesses and make money. It's a form of self-expression. But there comes a time when private enterprise becomes monopoly capitalism. And I think we've got to be careful in an independent Scotland that we allow people to prosper as business people, but at the same time avoid a situation whereby major capitalist enterprises like Amazon can dictate, which have more power than most states nowadays, can't dictate to a sovereign people how they conduct their economies. I think that's the major thing.
I would sail the Trident fleet down the Clyde and put it anywhere in England that they want it. I'm not really fussy, as long as it's out of Scotland. We've done our bit, we don't need it any longer. And it's not a deterrent, it's a weapon of mass destruction. And we can see the wars going on just now. Surrey is horrendous, absolutely shocking what's going on out there. Aided and abetted by Trump and Johnson.
The removal of all US and UK military bases, nuclear missiles, Trident facilities, and the instituting of new renewable research centres where Scotland, Norway, Finland, Sweden and Denmark can connect and can develop research when it comes to green technology.
I was lucky enough when I did my Masters, I was in Warsaw. So it was not long after the fall of the Berlin Wall. There was a crackling energy going round. Political parties were forming, merging, doing all sorts of stuff. And there was a real sense that the people felt in charge for the first time ever. And I get a bit of that energy in 2014. I'm getting a bit of that energy coming back as well. The psychological rebooting that Scotland will have from independence. No more excuses, no more blaming anybody else. I really want to see that, and that's what I'm fighting for.
I suppose philosophically, the one thing which will end, and it'll make me very happy, is there'll be no role for an unelected second chamber like the House of Lords. Democracy will hold sway. The Parliament the people elect will make the decisions, and no unelected peer, none of the donors and cronies will be able to influence Scotland's democratic decisions.
In an independent Scotland, why would I change? I'm getting a bit older, so we could change retirement, not only the retirement age, but as well how much pension the people are getting in Scotland across the UK. It's not short of a disgrace. But of course, there are plenty of other things. Migration. Of course, we don't want a hostile environment towards migrants. We want a welcome environment towards migrants. We want people to come here and to contribute to society. We need them. We don't want our populations to go down. So maybe the most important of all is to make sure that the people who are getting older can get older and not have to work till they die 70 or 80 years old. And we want to make sure that we've got people coming in, young families coming in, and making sure that they can pay for that pension for us all to be able to retire. To be a normal nation, that's only what we ask.